Bagoong, just ground up shrimp, lots of salt, super bitter. Interesting in a dish. It has bagoong, and it has long green chilies, and it has chicken. It's cut up into strips. It's super spicy and salty, but it's delicious. It's called Bicol Express. There we go. It was probably how to listen, how to actually understand what people are saying, and to respond to that instead of thinking of my response as other people are talking. Because that's not effective at all. You really learned that on your mission. If you tried to do that, people were like, what? That's not even related to what I said. Which made making lesson plans a little less effective if you tried to stick to them strictly, just because then you couldn't follow the spirit anyway. So I feel like the ability to listen was a great skill. This is one I heard in the MTC, where there's a phrase, it's pakiulit, and it means please repeat. But one of the missionaries said pakituli instead, and that means please circumcise, which our teacher just laughed. He had to leave the room. He couldn't deal with it. So that was a funny language mistake.
Craziest weather?
Craziest weather was actually right as I was about to leave. There was a hurricane that hit the Philippines, knocked out a lot of power, knocked down some trees. And I was sitting in a hotel for that whole time because I was supposed to leave the next morning. That was literally the day I was leaving. And because of that hurricane, I got to sit in a hotel for 5 days. Honestly, I feel like it was just worst at the beginning of the mission. Just adapting to everything and trying to understand what was going on around me when I had no background to be able to understand it all. It's just the very beginning. But if you can get through that very beginning, then it just keeps getting better from there. Make sure that you've done the things that you're going to ask your investigators to do. Make sure that you pray morning and night, that you've read the Book of Mormon, that you really have prayed about it, and that you're going to be able to say for 2 years, I know that this is true, and that if you do these things that I've done, you'll get an answer that tells you that it's true as well. Because if you don't have that testimony yourself, then you're not going to be an effective missionary. You're not going to keep the habits that you set on your mission. Keep doing those same things, reading the scriptures, praying morning and night. I feel like that's the most important thing you learn in your mission, is just that if you do those small and simple things, read, pray, go to church, the other commandments that you teach out of lesson 4, then you will keep on the right path because you're doing those little things that you're supposed to, even as an RM.